loom and the technique. So the loom, the weaver, and the particular technique or process that they use, that they determine in their head, no, to make the tela. So iba-iba. And here we have 7 techniques. There's plain weave. So this is how they make your typical clothing material, like stripes, the plaid, kinurkuros is plaid. So, and then you have binakol. So it's double toned basket weave. They use interlacing, you one, 2 over, 2 under. Could be 2 colors or 3 colors or maybe more. There's even a combination of plain weave and then the binakol weave. See the orange there is a 2. We have a plain and then in between you have the basket looking weave here. So ito typically for blankets. But they're also being used now for
But
clothing
Ivy is wearing binakol.
all the time.
And now Alan Cayetano.
Yeah. Di ba? Ay, nanonood kayo ng drama.
course.
Drama follower kayo.
Kalang political.
Ayun
Yeah,
na,
political
madrama.
drama in the Senate.
In Kaot and in Sukit.
Ikaw.
In Kaot or in Sukit. So we know, it's a very literal. In that sense, Ilocanos are simple. It's very straightforward description. What is a technique in Kaot ko, in Sukit? It's the same with pinilian, the pink material over there, but that's very Ilocos Sur. Right? Pinilian, but it's basically the same. According to the weavers. So ito, they have the warp and the weft. What they do is to have the supplementary weft. Tama ba ako? Yes, they insert it by hand.
Is that the one that you go this way and then you step on the
Yes.
pedal and then you go down? I used to do it when I was young.
It's like a boat.
But
Yeah.
this one, for this one, they have the ito ini-insert.
Yeah, there's an insertion.
Separate.
Yeah, it's a separate.
Tapos the pattern is created from memory. Diba? This is said to be the most difficult. Sometimes it's called kundiman, but kundiman can also be the tela. As I chose Tinumbalican because it's rarely used as a term, but it's multi-heado. Sometimes mali-mali pa rin ako sa mga sinasabi about INabel. It's difficult to fully embrace. But this is said to be very, very difficult. But it's also the lower priced tela in the store because of the width siguro. And then iba-iba yung width. So bakit ba walang 60 width na INabel? Bakit walang 120 width? Kasi naman, paano naman maghahabi ng napakalapad? So you will see in the conical pandiling skirt, if you look at the skirts, if you have them from back in the day, the way they're cut is maximizing the width. So they would cut it so that it's all used and walang wastage. Designers, this is from the late Edgar Madamba. What I like about his work is his tugpa or tagpi. The skirts, it's popular now to use scrap INabel. But this is a technique, or this is a look that he also pioneered.
That's beautiful.
This is a dress of the governor from our brand, Maha Collective. It is in Sukit, but you see here, it's in the reverse. This was used for her 100-day report. And you see on the terno sleeve, a rolling up of the self, showing the kanya maso. So that you see the right side of the fabric. That's why I encourage for this exhibit, like you can please touch the ones on the panels, because the back tells as much story as the front. This is reverse, that's the harap. This is the dress of Governor Marcos, Cecilia Marcos, for her oath taking. This is a shirt of Matt, former governor. addressed by Amor Albano from 2014. This is from the same technique, tinumbalikan or kundiman, this one and this one. So they just have a universe of ways to weave and the different patterns you're able to make. It's not one, but so many. And ito, the famous geek blanket, double-headed eagle. What is it? Diba? So, syempre, with so many Asian, even Filipino stories about double-headed birds, double-headed eagle, double-headed snake. But this is also said to be an Augustinian order reference. We were under Spain until 1898. But for about 200 years, we were under the Habsburg dynasty. The Habsburg, like Philip the First, Philip the Second, diba? Parang and their symbol, including the symbol of the Holy Roman Empire, diba? Parang mga Austrian Empire, the double-headed eagle. So ang Ilocano sosyal, diba? Sosyalan. This is a piece we created for Ella Zambaro. It's an ensemble of old discarded skirts that were already unusable. We just put them together. You can still see the sinamay that gives the skirt its it makes it sturdier, but it also gives it shape. Soothing.
Ufant.
Rare example of a technique called rinimasan. It's not about the loom, but it's about dyeing threads, no, to achieve this pattern. It's called the ikat, no, but they don't make it anymore in the Ilocos.
I remember they used to make.
But yeah, it's a growing center for weaving. But yes, parang her work is the antithesis to what was claimed to be the simplicity in Ilocano costumes, because he works with a range of colors and a range of designs, right? One good example could be this one. It's not directly attributed to her, but this is similar to what she used to sell in the markets in Badok and in Batak. Colorful, tela colorful. This is an Ilocano kimona from the pandemic, right? And then this is also a sampling of INabel pieces that have color. The patterns. So parang napakadaming indigo, dark skirts, right? Which probably caused the confusion. Parang simple kung manimit ang Ilocano, very drab, sure. But we also love our color, right? Here we have a few other pieces from a 12-piece collection we made for the OST. It was about the 5th Ilocano Fiesta. It's about guling-guling. So parang, you see here, the look is a bit monastic, parang, especially this one. Tapos there's a lot of parang tying together, like girthing or changing the fit. Because that's how Ilocano dressing was. You don't use buttons, you rarely use pins. Siyempre luxury yun. So you siglos, galo, and then everything was free size. So one size fits all. So tipandiling maipatawid. I-roll mo or putulang tumanan, di ka no bumabasi. Babasi na pa yun. So, parang the concept for the show and the collection we did for the OST was religious festivals, especially guling-guling in Pawai. But not very literally. But the thinking was when you attend a festival or a fiesta, you dress up, right? So it's an act of reverence. You have to be well put together, and you just don't do it to be seen. Sure, why not, right? But you have to dress up as a sign of respect. That's the entire paandar. That's the entire drama. So parang went for the show, they had a lot of jewelry pa, ganyan. And then this one is by Vittorio Barba, of a brand called Barba. Have you heard of Vittorio or Vic Barba? He's a champion. He's champion equestrian. He's been in the Olympics. He's a Marcos. Kapatid ni Angelo Barba. But it's more private, but he's a designer. Very, very good designer. This one naman, like Almario Cacño, is one of the pieces from the Ilocano Designer Showcase. So there is for young designers, you give them a grant, 15,000. I think we're now at 30. But we took a pause. We postponed Miss Ilocos Norte because it's part of the Miss Ilocos Norte program. We have a designer showcase. Has so many probably reach about 200 beneficiaries under the program. But we postponed because of the oil crisis. So La Bola, this is the popular one. It's the spiral or whirlpool. It's believed to deflect malevolent evil spirits. So it's used to wrap the dead, the sick. It was used to sail. Ano po?
No, sabi ko binakol, it was used to wrap the dead.
Yes, this is
Pagdating,
particularly
they
this one.
they wrap the body with it.
Particularly this pattern. Because it's supposed to deflect evil spirits. Tapos, naniniwala sila na northern cultures, like even in the Cordilleras, even for Ilocanos, parang there were times when they would display, iso siguro nagapa na langi-langi is my theory, ipuraw na langi-langi. Nung adun ko nga blankets, di pandagin likod tinatay, isabit na. Kasi di ka nung saan?